Are you looking for a way to beat procrastination? Then this video is just for you. Hi, my name is Taha and welcome to the channel where I try every week not to procrastinate and appear with something of value so that you guys can benefit from. But before we continue, I want to make something clear. Procrastination is not an ailment that goes away by you taking a pill in the morning. It's a condition of the mind and it affects more people than you can imagine. So you see, you're not alone. As I hinted earlier, I'm a champion procrastinator, even though I'm a business owner, a father of 3 kids, and the sole earner of my house. My to-do list is so huge, it will make your head spin. How do I actually manage to get things done is a mystery. But I do this by managing myself. And that is the key to conquering procrastination. Also, I'm not ashamed of accepting this weakness within me. It's a natural behavior, everybody does it. The best we can do is manage it or minimize it. And more importantly, we must first understand it. You know, I'm all about helping you guys. I want to give you really good advice that is going to, make your income better, your business, or help you live your best life. I want to see you as productive as possible. You may have kids to raise like I do. A business, or maybe a very demanding job, lots of things to do at home. You need a lot of effort and commitment to do all these things. And I want to help you raise your productivity levels. Let's discuss some of the ways we do procrastinate. The first and most obvious one is we don't work at all, or we avoid working for a bit. Let's say I have this big project in front of me, but instead of doing that, I log on to a streaming platform, I watch a bunch of videos, and then I come back to my senses and I drag myself back. Or I would steal myself away to wash my car or to water the plants. The other way of procrastinating is while you are working. Say you have this big task in front of you and you're taking ages to complete it. It's not because you cannot do it, it's because there are these little tasks that you want to complete first. Business owners do this all the time. They would think about writing emails or picking up the phone, picking up calls, even if it's not urgent at that moment. And the funny thing is that they justify themselves. They say that they're busy and they choose the easiest stuff to do instead of the big thing, the big job that's going to take their business forward. And it may not look like it, but this too is procrastination. Now let me tell you what the experts say. They use a term called goal trauma. They say it is not the fault of the person, it is something else that is holding him back from work. We have a habit of blaming ourselves for not working hard enough, or not able to focus on the job. But there's nothing wrong with us, and I'm sure you go through this all the time. You would tend to say it is all you, that your head is not in the right place. You would be going over this over and over again. But according to the experts, at the core of everything, of all this, it's goal trauma. At some point in your life in the past, you were passionate about something. You wanted to achieve a certain goal in your life, and with all the positivity of the world, you dived in. Something happened, you failed at it, and it broke your heart. It shattered your spirit. And I'm sure that would have been very traumatic. Your nervous system is going to register all of those feelings and it's going to say, that hurts. We will never let that happen again. Now, in the future, when you are chasing after a big goal or a big decision, your nervous system is going to trigger that alarm, and it's a subconscious response. You don't even know that you're doing it, and it's going to try to save you from any potential trauma. Hence, the experts, that's why they call it goal trauma. The shitty thing about all of this is that it can keep you playing small. If you want to achieve big in life, you will have to set big targets, and for that you may need to stretch your limits, come out of your comfort zones, and there will be uncertainty. Your brain is going to trigger the fight and flight response, and you will end up talking to yourself saying, oh, I can't do this, this is this is too difficult, maybe I need to set a smaller goal for myself. And that sadly might actually happen. Do you see the problem here? The goal that you just set for yourself is just too easy and it's not going to take you forward. And the worst part is that it's not going to get you excited. You're not going to, face your peers and your friends and your family and brag about it. You will never get excited about it. You won't talk much about it. You will not be setting a higher standard for yourself. You will be procrastinating at every turn, and things will start to become dull very quickly. And you will hate the fact you're not going anywhere in life. You will just be doing things. The final thing to understanding the dilemma of procrastination is our own psychological makeup. We human beings are made up of two persons. The first person is our present self. It is the fun lover, the fun seeker, the person who wants his way all the time. And the other person is your future self. He is the planner, the organizer, the one who sees things more wisely, the one who wants to make the effort. And these two persons always find themselves at crossroads whenever you are going to make a big decision. The present you will always want to go for quick results and immediate gratification, and the future person would always value the importance of working hard, striving for greater rewards, setting goals, and future planning. Sadly, this person, the future person, can only set the goals for you, and the present person, he takes the action. The irony of this psychological makeup is that most of the time our willpowers fail. We give in to our present selves, our need for immediate gratification, that hit of dopamine that comes with quick achievements. That can only happen if we choose easy jobs and easy targets, and hence we procrastinate. How can we convince our present selves to make the effort that we need to become big? It is quite hard. Procrastination occurs only when we are unable to handle our emotions properly, because both our brain systems are battling each other out. We are wired in such a way that we see difficult things as a threat, and that's why we end up delaying them or avoiding them altogether. What we should do is to muster the courage and the willpower to convince our present self to start and trust the process. We should sit down, we should talk to ourselves and tell ourselves that the momentum and motivation that we need would only come when we begin the work. And that is what procrastination is all about. Do subscribe to the channel, because in the next video I'll be taking the fight to procrastination itself. I will share some tips and tricks that I employ every day, the hacks that worked for me, and I'm confident they are going to work for you. You do not want to miss the next video. So click on the notification icon and I will see you soon. Bye bye.